Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad, and Queen Jolene's on the camera, and we got Doug in the house, and we are on air. We are at the point where me and Doug have been mudding this morning. We've got the headlights done, we've got the quarter panels pretty near done, but today what we're going to do is we're going to try on the back bumper. We're not going to try it on. We got the back bumper here. I haven't got no pan that goes in behind the car. When you put the bumper on, the bumper goes on, and then there's no pan to hide it. So basically, this is the car here. The bumper slides in on the chassis and bolts on. Then there's no pan in here to close off the bumper area. We also have this piece up front. That closes off the bumper in the front, but we have nothing in the back. So we're going to go outside here. I've got a few bumpers up on top of a storage container. I want to try a couple different bumpers on the car, just to see, you know, we're making a custom here, and we're just going to see whether we like other bumpers or better bumpers or in better shape or whatever. But let's go and grab a couple bumpers, and we're going to try them on the car. Whoop, whoop. It's a beautiful day here in Nova Scotia. It's just a little cold, that's all.
Chilly. I won't whine about cold too much today.
I'm going to pass you down a couple bumpers, Doug.
Yeah, sure, as long as you don't throw them at me, we're all good. Do you need a boost? I'm only about 4 feet tall.
I don't know how that ladder got in there like that, but whatever. Punch yourself.
Deadly machine.
Not very good for this stuff.
Safety first.
This is one bumper here I'd like to try. I've seen a couple. I've seen a couple of them. Dodge bumpers. They got the rib in them. They're not in really good shape, but I could chrome them to make them look good.
Beautiful purple. Who wouldn't want their car that color?
And
I like the Cuda purple. So, but
I've got two of these. Oh, I've got two of these bumpers.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll take that bumper. Just check
I like that one.
We'll take that bumper.
Shape. It's in good shape.
All right, and coming down. Just looking around here. I'm going to lay this down because you know why?
I'm going to blow down and hit something.
It's going to blow down anyway.
Coming at you. Got it, buddy. Perfect.
I'm going to grab another bumper in here just for shits and giggles.
The more bumpers, the merrier.
More. Is that right, Doug? More bumpers
the
merrier?
Let's try every one you got just for
shits and giggles.
Hoops and giggles.
I got to try this on just for shits and giggles.
Since you have so much stuff back here, let's try everything and anything.
That's not even close to looking. No, I'm not going to try that. It's not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my time.
A desirable collection of stuff here back here.
It is quite valuable. Every time I go get something, it be, you know.
You seem to have pretty good luck at finding stuff that fits. So, I mean,
this bumper's
hopefully
small.
These are no different.
I think that's that bumper you have there, Doug. I think that's 55 Chevy truck bumper, I think.
Ah.
And I've got two of them. So if I had one for the, we'll try them on. Just a second here. Before you try them, come on up to the front, old brother, with that. Come up to the front.
Okay.
With that.
I've got it backwards here. I think they do.
And I don't think it matters, to be honest with you, which way it goes.
I think it goes like that, don't you? Because the way it curves at the bottom. It's a whole lot of bumper.
It is a whole lot of bumper. It's not even the right shape either, is it?
No. Too bad she's in real good shape. Too bad she's in good shape.
Yeah, that thing's cold.
She is, isn't she? A bit chilly here in Nova Scotia today.
big, eh? I could cut it and not interested. Not interested.
I know. It's a shame to cut up a nice bumper like this too.
Man, that thing's cold.
Someone had their 57 Chevy, they want that.
I hate setting a bumper like that. It's the only way it sets. You can turn it upside down too. Looks good. I don't like that. You got that other one there, Douglas. Thanks for coming back, everybody. We appreciate it. Yes, we do. Got the headlights all filled out. Got the quarter panels filled out. Working on the taillights. Doug's still working around what he's doing.
That's better fit.
That's not a bad looking bumper.
Yeah, it's not. It's still far out on each end.
The other one I have, it's got a little bend in it. I think I could get it out. Well, I know I could get it out. It's just to be some work. This bumper here would have to be sandblasted. Got to make the brackets fit. What else?
A lot of work to on your pan in between.
And then I'd still have to make a pan in between. Yeah. Let's check this out and see if it's bent at all, Doug. Is it bent? Let go. Yeah, I think it's bent right where your hand is just a little tiny bit. But it is something that could be. We could also weld the hole shut, so it would be a
clean looking.
A clean looking. Yeah. With what we have now, we have a couple holes in it, and the rust is popping off it. Let's just stick it up there again, Douglas. And I have two of them, one for the front and one for the back. All right, let's pull this off. Let's put on the original bumper. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the original bumper. And the reason we're going to try the original bumper is because it fits. We can see here, I can see, it's got some bad chrome going on it. You can see where the these don't even really fit that well. Maybe, not sure what's going on, but she's busted out there. She's busted out on your side, is it not?
Yeah.
Does it fit good?
We got her upside down, do we?
Okay.
Yeah, we got her wrong side up.
It's got to go like that. We'd never go that. We wouldn't have the daggers hanging down. Let's slide it on then. Let's slide it on. What has to happen is I want the pan in between the bumper. So we're going to take the bolts off. We're going to slide the bumper on, and then we're going to make a pan. But I had to try them other bumpers to see if I enjoyed them or not. Someone lowered this car.
See if they speak to you.
Yeah. Looks good. See if they speak to me, he says. Now, let's see if we can get that on, Doug. I want to take my jacket off, sweetheart. You want to take your jacket off, do you, Doug?
As long as it stops there.
You should be safe. You should be safe.
I feel safe.
Feel safe?
Nice and warm in this shop, that's for sure.
Alrighty, let's see if we can slide her on, Douglas. Goes on the outside of the chassis, I would say, does it not?
I do say so here.
4 years over and
it might need to be flexed on, bud. Yeah, there we go.
one thing about lowering a car, that means everybody's got to get low.
Yeah, it means we're sitting on the ground ourselves.
Let's see where this bumper goes on. That bolt, I wonder if it stops it. If that bolt stops it for, you know what I mean?
Didn't hit the car, yeah.
No, I'm just... Probably the... Hey, you got one through, Doug. How about you?
I wasn't gonna fight with you, so I
Good man.
I haven't tried to put one in yet, bud.
Good man.
I'm gonna fight with you now.
All right, I got two in.
All right.
That looks good. Up, down, tight. You know what I did? I put it through the bumper and then went through that way and then put the... You want me to hold it and pull it in there for you?
Tight. That hammer don't work very well.
One hammer?
No. There's one. Anyway.
That'll make it easier.
Yep.
They've got a bolt in the back. That's good.
Fits like a glove.
not making a funny enough face yet.
There you go. That's it. That hammer don't work very well.
You want
That's tight, man.
You want a real hammer?
Please and thank you. It might work better in my hand.
Just a second.
I can hold it up, buddy. Helps get it in there anyway. Tapping, tap, tap.
I want to give you a little tiny hammer. I don't want to give
Itty
you
bitty.
itty bitty hammer.
Not that great big old thing you're wailing with.
There, let's try that. Right in front of my
Thanks,
face.
pal.
No worries.
There you go, bud.
Thread still
Don't go
there?
nowhere.
Thread
Yep.
still there?
Yep.
Okay. So basically we have a bumper that's, I don't know, it can be moved. Both ear bolts are in there, Doug?
Yes,
Both
yes.
ears are in.
Yeah.
There, so. And it can come up a little bit and it can go back down a little bit.
I mean, what do you want to do? Bring it out more?
Well, I'd like to have a pan in between the bumper and the thing. Well, this is up so high that it doesn't give me a chance really to make a pan, does it? Or I bring it up like that, it can. I want a jack stand just to hold the bumper up in the back, just as far as it can.
Tighten up the bolt if you wanted to.
Maybe even the jack. Where's the jack at? Do we know?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't need the jack. I just want to hold the bumper up tight as possible. I knew a jack stand wouldn't do it. A jack stand won't do it. That's fine though, I think. Thanks, Douglas. You're more than welcome to do your sand, and I'm just going to figure out here a little bit maybe. Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for.
The exhaust looks nice coming out on the both sides. It looks nice, but I'm just not sure about, I don't like it open like that. Not sure what I want to do there. Do I want to bring something around and over top of the bumper? Or do I want to bring it underneath the bumper? On the front, the bumper goes over top of the pan. So the pan is here, and then the bumper would lay on top here. That's where the bumper would go across the front on that. But we are building something custom, so we can basically do whatever we want. We can so. I'm going to get some cardboard, Bristol board, and we'll do this. We'll get some pieces rocking and rolling. What do you think, Doug? Do you think you put the pan on top of it or pan underneath of it? What do you...
On top so you can see it.
Huh?
On top so you can see it.
You run the pan on top of it? Like
If it was below, it would hold dirt and water and garbage, wouldn't it?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Flush, run off.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Whatever looks best. And it's easy, it's the most functional.
What's that now?
What's easy, it's the most functional.
You're gonna start that with me, are you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take and put this bumper underneath here. All right, Doug, I need your help, old buddy.
Good thing I'm not far away.
That's right. Now, will you hold, just hold that cardboard or the Bristol board up like so. At this one, I just want to make sure it goes to, we'll go right to that part. I want the shape underneath the bumper, so I'm just going to press my fingers along the bottom of the bumper. I want that shape of the bottom of the bumper. I want that shape. All right. I think I got that shape. You did a fantastic job, Doc. Fantastic.
That's it, man.
Pair of scissors. I took that shape off the bottom of the bumper because I'm thinking that shape will fit that quarter panel fairly decent is what I'm thinking. Let's do it. Basically. Now let's do this. We've got the bottom shape of the bumper, which I'm thinking is basically somewhere as close to the quarter panel. It's hard for me to shove that in there and keep cutting that when I have this shape here. I'm going to take and we've got, let's do this. See what happens. Not sure what's going to happen, to be honest with you. But we're getting closer. It's not long enough anymore, that's for sure. See this distance here? A second. That distance there is the distance that it has to come forward. So I'm going to take that much out of what I got going on. See what happens. If I had one of them shape finders 8 feet long, it wouldn't be bad, would it, what? Would that fit now, would you? Let's do this. We're pretty close. Pretty close. Now we're fitting fairly decent. I could weld it, as far as that goes. I could make that. Just kind of wondering what kind of, you know, I can bring it down through here and close it off. I think that would look nice. Sure would. Hard to get it on. When the bumper goes on, it pushes on. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I think that I need just a little bit more off. Just a little bit more, make it fit a little tighter. Some more tighter. Should have my glasses on, shouldn't I, sweetheart? I should imagine. Stop it.
Here you go, Julio.
Thanks, buddy.
Now you can see clearly.
Isn't that a commercial? You can see clearly now. You can see clearly now. Song.
Rain has fallen.
Okay. Nope. It's not fitting. I want it to fit tighter. I want it to fit tighter. do it again. It's pretty good, doesn't it? All right, guess I'm okay with that. Let's take it over and try it on the other side. That one doesn't quite fit, does it? What? Not quite the same. That's okay. It's okay. That's all right. All right, let's take a look at this one, see how much different we are. Let's see how much different we are. We just need more. This shape here is fine. We just need more right there, and we can do that. That's nothing to it. Let's trace it out, put it on there, because I need a pattern for all the way across. And the only way I'm going to get it is if I make it. I guess it doesn't matter how I cut it out of this, I guess. Let's do this. If we don't like the ends, we can always add on to the pattern that we're making. Like, basically that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add on to it if I don't like it. I feel the original bumper is the way to go, and the reason being is it's enough work just to make this pan, let alone try to make another bumper fit and then make the pan for that bumper and then fix the bumper that we hit, you know. To me, is what I'm thinking. So I had an excellent chrome bumper. Yeah, sure, maybe we'd go for it, but close. Not bad, eh? For guessing. For guessing. Now, this piece goes in here. Going to take a piece of tape, get it to tape him there. Tape that in there. This one here, I feel like I could probably get it fitting tighter. Half dozen one the other. Get tighter that way. Thanks, Doug. That wasn't so good. Ooh, that worked. Gonna go with that. Happy, happy, happy. So stay there. Now we need that shape all the way across. Let's do this. I'm going to cut little strips up and we'll stick them in there and make it the strip. We'll do it that way. I'm thinking we will. Just go like this. Actually, no. I should have went wider, I think. Go wider. I'm going to cut that sort of straight first. Let's do this now. Good. Maybe I can buy one of these pans, I have no idea, but it's not in my junkyard, so I don't have it, so I'm going to make it, basically. That's the deal. Let's put another piece on there. Could stick it underneath there, I suppose, and give me a, you know what I mean? But let's cut this off so it's straight. Piece of tape. Going good so far, well. Probably should have. Trying to make the pattern fit the best I can. Let's do another one. Got it. Good. Cut this straight right here. Just want it straight to that, that's all. piece of tape. Nope. Did we do that? Can't tape it until it's properly applied. Basically. A pair of scissors. Doesn't matter, just as long as it sticks, it stays in place. Stay in place. Now, I'm not going to make that cutout, obviously. So I guess the pan is going underneath the bumper because I don't want to have that. I don't want that cutout on there. I don't think. Okay, let's put another piece on the other side. It totally would be much easier if I had one to bolt on or one that fit or whatever, but I do not have one, so that's where we're at. So that's where we at. Now, let's put that on there just to hold it. I'm going to take this and put this in there a little further. Ah.
How are you making out back here?
Oh, playing arts and crafts,
You
buddy.
can't make that out of paper. You got to make it out of metal, man. It's never going to hold.
It won't stand up, will it, Doug?
No, it will not.
Okay. Yeah, what I have to think about, I guess. I wouldn't mind it closing off down here. Like I wouldn't mind. We did that on the Pontiac. Remember we did it on the Pontiac? Like you actually made the piece there. It went around like that, like that. But if I do that, to shove that bumper on, if you know what I'm trying to say. I suppose if you had the bumper on top of this when you slid it on, it would be fine. If you know what I'm saying. If I wrapped it down around like this, continue this piece down around like that so you couldn't see inside there. I just think it would look good, that's all. How about I do this? I'll do with what I got there now, and then if I need that piece, I'll make that piece after. So right now I got the pattern of the car there. I'm just talking to myself as I'm doing this. I've got the pattern of the car for my pan that I need. And now I need the pan to go underneath the bumper, probably ½ inch, probably, I would say, ½ inch. Let's do this. Let's do the old finger thing. Draw at the same time. So that's where I pressed on it. That's where it showed me that the bumper is at. We got both bolts in. You know what I'm trying to say? They're both bolts in the bumper, so. Keep cruising along, I guess. Alrighty. So I'm saying that's my pattern. Seems odd there, since don't seem. That's my pattern for my bumper. Let's do this. Now that we have, this is the opening part here. This is where the bumper is, where I'm pressing down on the edge of that line there and getting my line. That is the bumper. So if I look at the bumper, I've got a little bit of a lip, not much of a lip, turning in to get the metal underneath. You know what I'm trying to tell you. Wow. Come take a look at this for a second. As I got this on here and I'm trying to find, you can see that this metal piece here is not, it's almost level playing field with the bumper, almost. It's down just a little bit more. So I guess this piece here is going to have to be laid down like so, which it should be. You wouldn't want it laid up. This piece here I'm talking about, if I weld it to the car, I got to weld that all the way along there for that bumper to go on. I'm not going to make it to go on and off. I'm going to weld it on there. But I have not got much to go by. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this much. See, I can't even add anything there on that one. If I bring that right around there like that, it would not go underneath the bumper. But I'm going to anyway. Let's do this. Let's go up front and take a look for a second. Yeah, see, this is the edge here. I'm thinking that goes underneath the bumper. This part here goes underneath the bumper, then the edge of the bumper would come up here, I suppose. But this would roll down underneath it. So I guess I'm going to do somewhat the same thing. Try to go a little bit more, I guess. And I could do that with 3/4 inch tape, or I can do it by eye, or I can do it any way I want to. You know what they say? It's my party and I cry if I want to. Shouldn't be crying at your own party, but you can if you want to. I guess that's what it means. Bad. So when I pull this off, this is the strip I'm going to, it's kind of a, seems like a small strip, but it is what it is. I'm going to pull the tape off, see if I can get the pattern off without any damage. That's what I'm going to see. Let's leave it like that. Stop it. Douglas, you want to grab the other side of that, buddy? Just try not to rip it. Just try to get up over top of it. Yeah. Let's lay it down on the floor over here somewhere. Thank you. Make it. Put my tape back on.
Fancy looking.
Huh?
That's some pretty fancy looking stuff, bud.
Think it'll work? Sure it will. Keep that there. And I could make this out of 2 pieces. I don't see no reason why I could not make it out of 2 pieces. But I'm going to check it out first. We'll cut that pattern. Here's scissors. You can see how the bumper, how I got the line off the bumper right at the edge here. That piece there is going to have to be welded so it's tucked down. If you know what I'm trying to say. I know you wouldn't know what I'm trying to say, but that's what has to happen. Watch it, sweetheart. Alrighty. I feel like I have a start to a seems like a lot of work for a little tiny piece, does it not? But in all honesty, I feel like it'll look much better with the pan in there. It looked totally better. Also, with the stuff that Doug's doing there, there's no machine that's going to do that other than the fingers.
These machines.
There's the only fingers that can do that, and inside that you can't. It's hard to get a tool in there. Sometimes you can get a die grinder in there and knock some of the filler out that you need out, but that's all finger bone and all that stuff. It takes time. Takes time.
Some people like to use a tool on everything. You just can't.
Dun, 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 dun. How long is that piece? I need a pair of gloves.
You might have to get a sheet of metal, bud. We went through a pile of her, haven't we?
You got that right. Just gonna move your stuff for a sec, Doug.
Oh, sorry, bud. In your way.
In
your way and not even over there.
I have not got a piece of 18 that long, I don't think.
Am I making funny faces again, Jolene?
I could weld it together. It wouldn't hurt to weld that together, a little piece. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do it. I can go get a sheet of metal to make it all one piece, but nope. I'm going to take it out of this piece. I'll do a rag, wipe that off. Yeah, I might as well do it like that. Head nice be here. May as well. Maisel. You know that guy, Maisel? Magnets. Got more magnets. And then we'll add that little piece on after, I guess. Don't want to, but that's the way it goes. This is 18 gauge that I'm tracing this out on. 18 gauge. I generally don't use anything any thinner than 18. We did on the 38. We did the louvers because we didn't know if the louver press would do any more than 8 or 20. So we did it on 20, but we found out that when we did the hood, it definitely will punch it. You just got to pull harder. Going to draw a line down there where I think I need that new piece. I'm going to have to make that piece out of another piece of metal. Don't think it's worth fretting about. I say fretting about, but I don't think it's worth cutting another new sheet of metal so I can have that length. I do not. Alrighty. I was thinking I could have held the paper up underneath there and traced it, but there's no possible way to get around the corner. I would have got a little bit of it, but I wouldn't have got it. Alrighty. Let's do this. Let's cut that out. Actually, let's do this first. I'll cut that out here in a second. Guess that works. Scared you, Feedna? I have seen other 50s or whatever year they are with the DeSoto. I think they're a DeSoto bumper or Plymouth bumper with the ribs in them. I have seen them with them on it. They look good. That's why I bring it in case I wanted it. But There's my piece. Let's cut this piece. Zip cut. Get my zip cut, man.
Stay tuned for more sanding. All kinds of sanding.
That's all that fine stuff, you know what I mean? Like it's,
Yes. You got to
you can't sand it. You can't sand it any other way. And if generally, if you get in there with a 40 grit, you'll end up messing it up with the 40 grit, digging it too much. So basically, you got to go to an 80 grit. Generally, you can scratch off some of the big stuff with a 40 grit, but generally 40-80 prime here. 40-80 prime.
I like your method.
Doug has said he's gone way finer with some of his fill work, but a lot of probably collision shops, that sort of stuff that want things done, you know, in and out, they would probably do that because they want it one-time deal. But something like this, you know, we're going to block the whole car out to make it look good. And there's more work done to this than a lot of collision stuff. And the reason being is we're making things, fixing things. I know collision shops fix things, but basically it's a, you know, you take the part off and put it back on. We are customizing. Douglas, that's what we're doing. We're customizing.
We are, yes. Stay tuned for customizing of Jolene's Corvette.
You want to do that? this tacker end on. I want to straighten that out a little bit with a hammer. Tack, 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 patty whack, give a dog a bone. Let's do this. I really would like to know if should have it on there right, I suppose. We'll just, that one over there is ready to, nope. This one's ready to rock and roll. We'll get it tacked on there and try it on the car, and then we'll see if we've got it anywhere close. Tack it in the center. Got a little bit either way, so I can move it either way. When I say one to hold it, two it's in place. I hope you take that, because when you're trying to put your metal on your car and trying to do that, tack it, it'll hold it for you. And then when you can still move it around, then you can put it in place when you put your second tack on. But until you get that one tack on there to hold it, to get it in place, you're really having a hard time, no doubt in my mind. Doug, will you go on the other side of this pan, please and thank you? It's sharp too, so.
I would never cut myself.
No. No, that's not going to fit on there. The reason being, we maybe go up above, because it's not going to get down past the. Good. Just set it down in there if you can. Well, set down in there.
It's hitting right here on the car. So.
Okay.
I'm just going to pull it out of there.
So basically, that's going to work. It looks good on this side. So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to tack that on for a sec, sweetheart. Thank you very much, though. Two, it will be in place, right? There, she's in place now. It fits pretty, well, I probably could have moved a little bit, but see what happens. Now, I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to have to mark where the bumper is, so when I apply that thing, it'll be underneath the bumper. I'm going to get Doug to do me a favor. Doug's going to come up and hold up on the bumper like this. You want to hold up on it for me, Douglas? Please and thank you.
Holding up.
Just hold. Just come in the middle.
The whole bumper? Okay.
Just come in the middle and kind of put fair on. Just make sure it's up on both sides. That's all. The same amount. If you want to get down in the middle of it, yeah, just like that, buddy. Just like that. Now I'm gonna. I don't really want to. That's what I want to do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get something a little skinnier.
I haven't got plumber's crack to it, Joe.
Huh? She's not showing your bum crack, is she? Is she showing your bum crack, Doug?
Well, I don't want her to see it, and I don't want anyone else to see it either. No one wants to see that.
Well, you're probably right on that.
She's probably zooming in on it right now, so leave it be. Yeah, I knew you would.
I'm just gonna do this.
You silently tease me sometimes, Joe. These things. It's because I'm always picking on you.
The only reason I'm doing it with this
That works.
is because it's flat, and I can.
Well, it works, dude. Whatever works, man.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if I'm holding this putty knife the best or not. Don't know for sure.
You run out of markers?
Well, the marker holds it up off the.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
You know what I'm saying? The marker holds it up off the bumper, and I don't want to hold up off the bumper. I want to know where the top of the bumper is. So, I'm guessing at the top of the bumper is where that line is. All right, Doug, you're done. Alrighty. Basically, this is what's going to happen. Is I'm going to clean. Where are we at? I'm going to clean my piece up, pull my bumper off. I have a line exactly where the bumper is when it's in place. I have a line exactly where it's at in place. I want that piece there to go underneath of the bumper. So obviously that piece there is going to go underneath of that line. That's what it's going to do. It's going to go underneath that line.
Close right there, isn't it?
It's pretty close, but I got it ½ inch or more, and I'm going to angle it down all the way around. Thinking. All right, everybody, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. I have to do the bumper thing. I have to do that. I cannot wait until we're primed. That piece has to be on there. We're going to weld that piece on there, no doubt in my mind, all the way across the back. And I might even bring it down around the front here to make it look good and close it off, make it look nice. We'll see what happens. But I appreciate you coming back. You come back tomorrow. Maybe we'll put that bad boy on. I'll leave it because we got lots of sanding to do. We'll put that bad boy on tomorrow, and we'll make a pan for the back of it. Thanks everybody for buying the Hiltz gear. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you coming back and watching. Lots of changes of heart last night. Some people are going to give it some time. Thank you very much. Come back tomorrow and we'll be here.